So last Saturday, my roommate Jess decided she was going to become a DIY influencer. She marched into the living room with a box labeled craft supplies, definitely not glitter, which in hindsight should have been my first warning sign. Jess announced she'd found a super easy, totally fail-proof 5-minute craft on YouTube, and all she needed was a hot glue gun, a mason jar, and, you guessed it, an unholy amount of glitter. I figured, what's the worst that could happen in 5 minutes? Spoiler, everything. 5 minutes in, the only thing Jess had managed to glue was her sleeve to the table, and the glitter had already spread from the jar to the couch, the carpet, and somehow, impressively, our goldfish, Steve. By the 1 hour mark, Jess had evolved from DIY influencer to glitter tornado, and our apartment looked like a unicorn had exploded. Every time she tried to wipe up the glitter, it multiplied, like some sparkly, invasive species. I started to suspect that glitter is actually a solid form of chaos. 3 hours later, Jess was still at it, now narrating her disasters in a faux British accent for her non-existent followers. "Oh, crikey, the glue gun's on fire." I tried to help, but my contribution was mostly just tracking more glitter into the bathroom and sneezing sparkles for the next hour. Steve the goldfish seemed to accept his new shimmering identity, but I was already Googling, can one die of glitter inhalation? And is vacuuming glitter covered by renter's insurance? Finally, after 5 hours, Jess triumphantly held up her finished craft, a mason jar filled with slightly melted glue, a confused amount of glitter, and what I can only assume was part of my sock. She looked at me, beaming, and said, "See? 5-minute crafts. It just takes 5 hours and the loss of your sanity." And as I swept the glitter off my sandwich, I realized, in this apartment, the only thing truly crafted was our patience. Oh, and possibly a new ecosystem.